Well, brothers and sisters, to God be the glory first of all. You know, I'm going to give glory to God. That's the first thing I do. Well, Bain Capital, Romney's Bain Capital, has reached a new low. Yes, they've finally done it this time. Well, it's nothing new than they've ever done, but now they're trying to keep the lid on it. What they did, ladies and gentlemen, they went to Freeport, Illinois. It's about 2 hours west of Chi-Town, or Chicago. They bought out Sensata's technologies from Honeywell. And what they're doing is outsourcing 170 jobs of all the nerves. And the plan is due for the final closing at a day before Election Day, November the 5th of this year. A day before Election Day, like I said. And what happened to the people, and it's heart-wrenching. The people were out there complaining and crying because they've given their lives to Sensata's technologies. You know, they make sensors for GM. They've been there all their lives, adult lives, working. That's the only other place they work. And one lady, she was 52, and you could tell she was crying. She said, where else am I going to work? Some of us are 52 years old and much older. But Romney don't care. He just does not care. See, that's how he makes his money. And here's what the low thing that they had those good folks, hardworking individuals to do. They sent some of them over to China to train the Chinese employees, and sent some of the Chinese Americans, or some of the Chinese from China, to Freeport, Illinois, to be trained by the rest of the people in the plant without them knowing that the plant was outsourced. See, they stand to make millions. Romney stand to make millions of dollars from the plant's closing and being outsourced. Right, matter of fact, on the day that it closes, he stands to make millions. Isn't that something? And the people that it's outsourced to, the hardworking Chinese workers, they make, let me tell you, this is what Leo Gerard said, the president of the United Steelworkers Union. He said they make 90 cents an hour, work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. They live in cramped, inadequate, company-owned housing and eat inadequate food. So they're modern-day slavery. That's how Romney and other millionaires are getting even super rich, more financially endowed than they were originally by outsourcing jobs. Now I just want to say this. Integrity has no place under when it comes to the name of Romney. He just does not care. You see, this is his economic policy. This is his plan to make money. That's how this man is just getting richer, by outsourcing jobs. And then they complain that, well, he doesn't have any more control over Bain. Yes, that may be. But Romney owns $8 million worth of stock in Bain Capital, which owns 51% of Sensata share. So the workers went to him to a meeting that he had, a conference, to complain. They called them communists and forcibly removed them. Can you believe that? Here in America, just because they were fighting for their right to make a living on American soil where they were born, they called them, Romney's people called them communists. You see, they don't want Ron Paul. You see what I mean? And then they lied on Obama. In this case, I'm not telling anybody who to vote for, but my God, this case, that's not Obama. That's not his. That is not that man's fault. That man is not outsourcing jobs to China. But Romney is a dangerous individual. And like I said, they don't want Ron Paul. I'm not telling anybody who to vote for, but they do not see Ron Paul as honest, and they can't stand that. But like I said, they were the workers. You could see they were crying, and they blocked the way that the trucks couldn't come in and take more equipment out. Then a lot of them were arrested. See, folks, we have to be extremely careful who you're voting for. You have to know who you're voting for. Do some research. These people are dangerous, they're hypocrites, and they're frauds. Like I said, most politicians are full of crap as a constipated elephant. And if you think integrity has anything to do with Mitt Romney, There's a bridge in Brooklyn I'd like to sell you. So what I'm telling you is to be extremely careful. Pray and ask for guidance in your vote, because Romney just does not care for the middle class or the poor. God bless you.